Hi everyone, this is Munay Ki Channeler. I'm back with another video. This reading will be about atheists, anything that we can get about their careers, any information about them, whatever channel message I get for what's gonna happen with them. Okay, so let's go. Okay, we first have the Six of Cups, Sun, King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Very good cards. You know what? They are soon to receive a lot of awards. I think they're going to be recognized for what they have done through the year. I think they're going to be asked to perform in other places. I think that one of them, and even one of the youngest, it's going to receive a lot of attention from the public. I feel that they might even get recognition from the government in their country. But I just see them receiving a lot of nominations for important awards this year. And they're going to be very busy in the next years to come. A lot of abundance is coming their way. They need to bury themselves. I feel that one of them, I'm pretty sure all of them, but one of them in specific is a bit overworked. It might be one of the youngest ones. So they're going to take care of him a lot better. I also see a lot of subunits in the future. Two people working together, coming out with projects together. But let me tell you, they're on the rise. There's a lot of great things coming their way, and they just have to brace themselves. It's like a great impulse. Like maybe one of their songs is gonna go worldwide. They might even chart on the greatest and most important charts in the world. And they're even gonna sweep on global awards. I also feel that they need to take care of their privacy better, because a lot of people is wanting to know what's going on with in their private lives. So there might some rumors might arise in the future. I also feel that it feels to me that they might move on to a bigger company or to a bigger house. They're gonna move on together. Yes, because they are helping their company to be more recognized and to be more profitable. And a lot of people will want to invest in the company, and it's gonna grow. And they will become the pillars from now on. I feel that they all have a really nice interactions. There's a lot of camaraderie and good feelings for each other. But I see three people in particular that are a bit more independent, and they will have long-lasting and fruitful careers. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Emperor, Queen of Wands. I feel like one of them in particular will want to advance with his career very soon. But nonetheless, I feel that there's a lot of creativity. They are gonna address a lot of things that are gonna be well received. I feel like one of them is already making a lot of his songs. This person has a lot of creativity, so he will want to embark in new ventures musically. If it's that one of them will want to produce music for one of the other members. It also feels that their songs are going to become quite conceptual. There's going to be a lot of abstract themes and poetic lyrics. I feel that they might want to tackle darkness, maybe emotions. Yeah, I think that one of their future stages will involve water. So maybe in the future, their songs might become a bit more emotional. They will talk about separation, about the dark side of the soul, maybe. But it will be very symbolic, and people will be very engaged in their concepts. And their main message will be about letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Yeah, it does seem to me that they might change their concept for the sake of evolution, so they don't feel like it's being overused. They will want to play with different themes and aesthetics, which will captivate the attention of many people. I think they will want to play with futuristic subjects and maybe paranormal activities or superpowers, maybe. And if in the past they tackle subjects that were related to societal issues, I feel that in the future they will focus more on the human, on the person, and not the group of people. Yeah. They might talk about the connection a human being has with the universe, with their higher presence, with their guidance system. I feel that they will talk about dreams, about the consecution of dreams, the manifesting of your ideal life. They might even talk about psychic powers, like I said, like superpowers. I think they're gonna it's gonna feel a lot more spiritual and more personal as well. They might they might focus on each member's dreams when they were kids. They might have their individual songs coming out in an album, and they maybe each one of them will make a song for themselves, and they will talk about how they feel, how they felt growing up, every dream, every future goal that they have, or any idealistic idea that they've had with them since they were kids. Yes, it feels like they will want to pay attention to what each member is wanting to convey in their music, because there might be a lot of peculiarity in each member. I think they have different personalities, and each one of them has a very personal mark that they need to show. It's important for them to show that, which differentiates them from the rest. And let me tell you, they are all going to be very well received and very fruitful. There's a lot of contrast in their personalities. Like some of them are a lot more vibrant than others, are a lot more thoughtful and emotional, and they need to reassure their presence how important each one of them is within the group. So I feel that there might be subunits as well. There's going to be a team of 2 people, 3 people, maybe the rappers coming together, the vocalists coming together, the dancers coming together. They're going to have a lot of subunits. Yeah. They will want to create their own mark, like I say, like they want to make their own statement, and they're gonna see it grow. Yeah, I think that their next album, it's gonna be quite successful. It's having a lot of reception all around the globe. They might even make English songs. I don't know, but I feel one of them believes in extraterrestrial life, and they will want to talk about that too. Okay. They're gonna carry in a lot of concerts as well. And the demographics of the people that follows them it's gonna be quite diverse. Alright. Have the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, one of them really likes rock and roll. They're very really likes black. and it's all about contemporary performances and VM. And I think this is the leader because I already read about Hondung, and I do think he will play with rock music and with dark concepts because he likes to play with the concept of life and death. And I think he will want to work together with someone else. Yeah, someone that he really appreciates. I think there's a lot of wealth coming their way, a lot of good fortune. So let me ask a little bit for each member. I have a list of their names here. I'm gonna do a brief reading of each of the members. So let's see what we get. Yes, let's start with the oldest one. Member Songhua. Okay, let's see what's. I'm just gonna do a brief reading of them. Anything that I kept received for them, any channel message for them, because it's 8 of them, so it's not gonna be long. But let's see what we get. Okay. All right, I have 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and I have the 2 of Pentacles. He's not someone who rushes into decisions. He really take things carefully, and he really trusts his own convictions and his own truth. He has taken upon himself the responsibility to take care of the others. I feel that he wants everyone to get along. He wants everyone to be focus on their work, and he wants to control what's going on, but he can't, and sometimes he needs to take care better of himself. And he's a giver. I feel that people has always been expecting things from him. I think he needs to take care of himself first, be rather rational. He always buys things for others, so he needs to be more careful of his money. Okay, he's got a lot of creativity within him. Like he receives a lot of inspiration, so he could do well in many other fields. I think he could perform well. He could be an actor. He could be a painter. He always lets himself be inspired. He easily gets carried away by what he's creating. I think he will want to produce his own music as well. I think he's got someone he admires a lot, a female figure he really looks up the most. His future partners are going to be quite beautiful and outstanding. Lastly, I think he's going to make a lot of use of his creativity in the future, and it's going to bring him a lot of opportunity. He's going to have a lot of projects and invitations to participate in. He feels very loyal, like he will always be looking out for his brothers and the group. He's very reliable, very kind, and even altruistic as well. He understands all of them, and I think he's one of the independent ones. I think he's not the one to be close to just one person, but wanting to stay always, find connection with all of them, and at the same time find his own individuality. So okay, I'm gonna go to the next member. Let's see about Hondung, the leader. What's coming on for Hondung? Alright, we have the King of Cups, 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and Queen of Wands. I think he is got a lot of connection, a lot of psychic abilities, and like I said, a lot of connection with dark and light. I even feel that he practices a lot of rituals in order to reach higher levels of understanding, of finding new creativity and inspiration to make more music. I think he plans on doing a lot upbeat music. I even feel that he likes to go to other people's concerts and presentations in order to get more inspiration and more ideas. He's the kind of person who has cats, who plays a lot with his intuition, with his feminine side. He's got a lot of charm, a lot of personality, but also a little bit more hermetic and into himself when he needs to. I don't know if he has a sister or cousins, female cousins that have become a big influence in his life. In his other reading, I was talking about a grandma that he really cares about, and someone in the comments confirmed that he is very connected to her. And I see a lot of this feminine energy always coming through him, and he loves it. He likes to play with it. He loves, maybe his grandma was also very into the ritual and in connection with spirituality, and he's carrying that torch with him. But yeah, there's a lot of depth in him, so everything that he talks about, all of his messages are going to be very important, highly interesting. I also think that he feels alone at times, and the presence of the other members create a definite change in his humor, in his mood. And lastly, I think he's a very hardworking person who will always march forward towards his dreams, and he's gonna accomplish a lot as long as he's in touch with his intuition. He's definitely gonna reap a lot of rewards, a lot of abundance is on his way. And he's the kind of person who will always remain humble and down to earth. So he's definitely a great leader for the rest of the group. So let's see the next member. Let's see about Juno. Everything that we can see about Juno. Alright, we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. He's definitely someone who likes to move on and quite rapidly. I feel like there's a lot of contrast in his personality because he can be someone quite calm and peaceful, but if you cross him, he won't just stay in his place. He's someone that he is a fighter. He knows how to deliver his message and his words. Like, he feels very wise and very strong as well. And he's very protective and cautious. He's the kind to always run to someone that needs a hand. And even if he might feel down at times, he just won't let people notice it because he won't let anyone know when he is finding things to be difficult in the moment, because he wants to inspire strength and will always want to be the strong link among the members. Yeah, he seems very solid and reliable. I think he might be interested in other cultures. He wants to travel a lot. He likes to roam around the city and look for new things and find what's interesting. Maybe he goes to museums or art exhibitions. He likes art or things that stand out. I feel that he's one of the most exciting ones when they have to travel. Like, he likes to move a lot. He sets a lot of goals for himself every time he meets a new place. I think he's very ambitious when it comes to the things he will own. I think he is always thinking about having his own home. He dreams big and he will accomplish all of it. He maybe even like cars, a specific car that he will want to buy. Yeah, he cares a lot about abundance and a lot of and prosperity, and he won't stop until he accomplishes all of his wishes. Yeah, he's very hardworking and determined as well. So let's see about the next member. Let's see about Yosang. So it took me a long time to get these 4 cards for Yosang. I think he's someone who keeps a lot to himself, and the first card I got is the Four of Pentacles, which means that he doesn't really share much of himself to anyone. He is full of secrets and enigma, and with this card it also feels to me that he can come off as peculiar or otherworldly. Nonetheless, what he's sharing with us is that he really cares about his friends. about the relationship that he's built within the group. I think that he cares deeply about all of them, and I think he likes to keep his relationships, his personal relationships, private because they are so relevant to him that he won't want anything or anyone to tarnish what he is, everything that is precious to him. I don't think he will let just anyone become part of their circle. I think he is quite territorial, and he is like the guardian, like the gatekeeper. Oh my god, I just saw this card. He's always in charge of keeping everyone away. I think he's very magical as well, somehow. I think that some people might underestimate him, but he's stronger than many people think. I don't know, but there's something about signs, about the skies as well. He might be quite superstitious, maybe. Or maybe he's the one who believes in extraterrestrial presence. Maybe, he will play with that concept. I feel that he believes in angels and maybe galactic visitors as well. I also feel that he might feel a bit ostracized at times. People don't understand what he's wanting to express. Yeah, so he might feel different at times. I'm also sensing, and I don't think he will want to, he will want anyone to notice this, but he is quite romantic, and when he likes someone, he likes to express it. He is never quiet about his feelings. And yeah, I feel that he might have liked some people in the past. He knows how to never make it obvious. He knows how to stay out of the people's opinions. So there might be someone coming for him in the future. I don't think much will be known, but he will care about this person, and we better just back off. So on that line, I'm going for the next member, which is a Sun. Okay, these are the 3 cards that I got for Sun. In contrast with Yosang's reading, these cards really came out quite fastly. Every time I say Sun, a card will jump out. So he's very good at answering when someone is calling him, and he's very demonstrative. What I can see for him is that he's a very free-spirited person, and he takes a lot of risks, and he will constantly change and develop and evolve throughout his career. He will want to show a lot of faces of himself. I think he's got a positive take on life, because to him it's all about the now, what he is able to give to the world. If he was given a gift, he needs to show it. He doesn't think twice. And if he needs to go his way to reach somewhere, he will go. I also feel that people protect him a lot because he can be rather careless at times, and very emotional as well. So my battery is very low, so I'm going to be quicker with these readings. So I think that there were some things in his past. I think some things while growing up didn't leave a good memory. Maybe he comes from humble beginnings. I think maybe he misses his home, and maybe he wants to reconnect with people from the past. I think he might want to travel or go back to his hometown to see his family at times, and he might be emotionally attached to them. So this is why people around him is always taking care of him. It might also be a love from the past, innocent love that, oh wow, someone that he cared about in the past. I think there's someone that he is still very fond of. Yes, I don't think he's over that, and this is a topic that he doesn't like to talk about, to share with anyone. But this person was really it left a great mark on him, and he might want to take things back with her. but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Yeah, I think that might be possible with the card that I'm seeing right now. I think he will want to see this person, but it has to do with his childhood, with someone that he met while growing up, because this seems that is from the past. I'm sorry if I can continue with this reading, but the battery is dying and I have to go with the next members. So let's go with Mingy. So let's see about Mingy. Alright, I have a lot of cards. We have the Devil, we have the Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, Justice, Knight of Cups, and Hierophant. I think he will want to venture in different things in his life. I think he is here to share a lot of his poetry, a lot of his lyrics, and a lot of his messages. I think that he will evolve at some point spiritually. He will find calmness, because in the past he might have found himself a little bit too attached to past feelings and to lack of motivation, maybe I'm feeling. I think he is gonna be more prepared mentally. He's like taking care of himself. It feels to me that he's the one who traveled the most to arrive to where he's at the moment. He might have a very strong connection with someone in his family, maybe a little sister, but I think that it might have been a bit difficult for him to leave everything behind to move on to the city. I think one of the most difficult things for him has been to deal with authority and people in the company, because he didn't want to be manipulated in some way, restrained. Like, I feel that he knows his own color. I feel that he wants to play the way that he feels, and see, like the puppet. He doesn't like to be told what to do. It's like he knows his own color, so he doesn't need to be directed by anyone. So in the future, I think he will want to be the director of his own company and produce a lot of music on his own and do things on his own terms, because he doesn't want his wings to be clipped. He feels like a free soul. He's someone who likes to move to his own rhythm. He doesn't want to be tamed by anyone. So in the future, I think he will play with silliness, with just feeling free to. He will want to always stand out as unique and authentic, and he will always have his own color, and people will know who he is. And he can be compared to no one. And I think that he's very hardworking. He's got a lot of goals to accomplish, and he will work for all of them. And he will achieve a lot of things on his own in the future. Yes, I think he is one of the independent ones, and I think he is going to shine on his own as well in the future. So let's go for the next member, which is Woo Young. Alright, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I keep getting the Four of Pentacles for them. Maybe there's some secrets there's future projects that they're working on that they don't want to be released, and I respect that. I love that people have their boundaries. It's very important that we know our places and we don't try to cross that limit. I feel that there's a lot of freedom in him, a lot of freshness and individuality. I think there's collaborations that are coming for him in terms of dancing and performing. He will want to work with other people that are very similar to him. And he's the kind of person who keeps things to himself. He doesn't want to share it with just anyone. But I think he's got a lot of plans that are coming for him in the future. I think he might get on his head as well sometimes. But he's got a lot of ambition when it comes to his future wealth. I also feel that people can get on his nerves sometimes. I don't know if I'm right, but he might have a pet that he misses a lot. He thinks about a lot. Maybe a dog. I do think that he gets on his feels at times. And he doesn't want people to notice that, because it might change the mood of the whole room. So he's the kind to just address it on his own. Yeah, he's the kind of person who keeps things to himself because he feels that people might ruin the outcome that he's expecting, so he won't share just anyone, just anything. For some reason, I'm feeling that he might have been having some nightmares lately. And this is a demonstration like of what he's been feeling, of all of his doubts. He needs to tackle all of them. I think that he's the kind of person who always needs to receive words of encouragement when he's feeling insecure. So whenever possible, you need to praise him, whenever you can, if you're his fan. I do think that he cares a lot about his fans. Yeah, I think he cries a lot when no one sees him. I don't know if people know about this. I do think that he cares about, like, he has confidence. He likes himself. But he can't help but to be very sensitive. So any minuscule change that goes on around him, he will catch on it. I think that he will become a model for brands in the future. Yeah, this is one of his goals, and I think this is going to happen for him. I also feel that the person in the future that he likes might be a model as well. Yeah, he wants to appear on magazines. And it seems to me that the person that he falls in love in the future will be on the public eye. Just like a dancer, performer as well. Someone with a nice personality, very creative. Okay. This is where I'm gonna leave the reading for Bouillon. Let's go for the last one. It's Zhongho. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles, great card. Strength, the King of Cups, and the cards came rather rapidly for him, so which means that he's very receptive to everything that's going on. He's ready to receive all of the recognition, and I think he's gonna be one of the singers in the group who will become highly praised for his individual activities. I think he's gonna collaborate with a lot of people, a lot of artists. I think he's also wise. He's the youngest, but he feels like very wise beyond his years. So he knows how to pace himself, how to make himself be better as an artist and as a person. I think he's gonna bring a lot of luck and a lot of great revenue to the group. A lot of great things. Okay. I think that he is always aware of people's opinions, so he has found a way to find peace, because I think he wants to grow a lot, and this is why he considers what other thinks of him a lot, which might cost him a little bit of stress, maybe even doubtfulness at times. And this is something that is the most challenging for him. He doesn't want to be at the mercy of others, but he cares about the public's opinion. He cares about what others think of him. So he is working in every possible talent that he's got. He wants to double it and triple it and become even greater at what he does. But he needs not to pay attention of what others say or do about him, because he's got all the chops. He just needs to be patient. He doesn't need to rush on what's next. Everything will happen when it's time. I think there's something coming for him on October. A great project, maybe a collaboration with 2 other artists. Yeah, this will happen on autumn for him. He's someone who cares about his wealth, and he wants to reach every goal possible, and it will happen on its own time. I feel like he's like the fisher that just needs to be patient to catch on the biggest fish, that it's only for him because no one else can get that fish. It's like his own lake and his own bait, and he will catch it. Just it needs to give it time to evolve. There's something extraordinary coming for him and for him only. So, okay, this is where I'm going to leave the reading for Ateez. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I think this was quite a very long reading. So I'm always looking forward for your kind feedback. Thank you so much for liking and for subscribing. I'm sending you the best vibes and much love and appreciation to you all. I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.